So, hey, boys and girls, motorcycle fans, how's everybody doing? I've got my Arclight Opti glasses on, which I've decided these do darken, but the company's actually sending me other lenses to try. But I did some experimentation. These do darken, just not very fast. Also, I've got a huge problem. I've decided, of course, that I'm going to keep this bike for a while. But I just found out that there's another motorcycle that I have to have. Actually, two of them. I just found out that Honda has taken that beautiful V4 that I had in my CTX 1300, and they have stuffed that into a bike just like this one. And it's called the VFR 1200X. Now, this CB500, this is a 400-pound bike, a little more than 400 pounds. Honda makes a cross runner with an 800cc V4 that weighs a little more than 500 pounds, but that bike is not sold in the US. Now that cross runner, man, with a smaller V4, that sounds like pretty damn good. And then there's this VFR 1200X that has the again, the 1237cc, basically the same motor as the CTX, hopefully tuned for low-end torque. They've put that in an adventure-style bike as well. All three bikes look very similar to this from the cockpit. So I am stuck with this one for a while, but definitely considering my next bike. I think I know what it's going to be. It's going to be that VFR 1200X, or possibly that cross runner if they ever sell it here in the United States. So I don't know, I gotta hang on to this for a year, and I do love it, but it does, you know, on the highway, boy, this thing is really tapped out, and I'm feeling the vibration. So to be continued. So, as you can see, it's kind of a gray day here. My temperature gauge says it's almost 58 degrees. I think that's a little optimistic. Yeah, now it's down to 57 already. So I think that's coming down. Anyway, it's just kind of a, like I say, kind of a gray day. It's already after 4 p.m. on a Thursday, so there's going to be rush hour traffic out there. I just thought I'd take a little bit of a ride, nothing too serious, put the bike away. Whew, boy, it's cold on my neck. I should probably have my neck warmer on. Yeah, temperature's dropping rapidly now that I'm moving. 55, that's more like it. So a little bit of a tool around here, a put away ride. And as I was just discussing now, there's that VFR 1200X. But over 600 pounds. Now, there's pictures of guys riding that thing on rocky trails and dirt roads like it's nothing. And it is like roughly the size of the GS, the big BMW, but boy, oh boy, I can't imagine really having a 600-pound bike. I dropped this thing in the sand the other day. This is, like I say, it's about 420 pounds, and because it was all the way over flat, and also the way the sand, the way the rear tire was up again like a ridge of sand, man, it was tough to pick up. I was shocked how difficult this was to pick up. Had that been a 600-pound bike, boy, good luck. Good luck. So, we'll see. The other thing is that basically, budget has me constrained. I'm really only willing to have one bike at a time, and I've been through so many bikes lately. I really need to, you know, chill out a little bit. Is it raining here, or is that sprinklers? I don't know. I gotta pull over and pull that neck warmer on. It's just too darn cold here. So, neck warmer on. I think my electric vest is on. I plugged it in. Yeah, that makes a huge difference, little neck warmer action. It's just a tube of wool that goes around my neck. Makes a big difference. Getting a little bit of fogging here on the windshield. Make sure the front vents are open, top vents are closed. Slow guy in front of me. 55 degrees. We got school buses. So yeah, I mean, that VFR 1200X, that'd be very much, I would think, like the Kawasaki Versus 1000, you know, a good sport tour and go down a dirt road. I'll tell you, I miss the CTX 1300's V4. That was just such a beautiful motor, and it was a funny motor too, because it didn't have ridiculous torque down low, and it didn't have, I guess it had plenty of power up top, but there was just something about the delivery of the power of that motor that was just so buttery smooth, you know, and of course it was perfectly competent to go 80 miles an hour or more. I used to look for a higher gear in that bike as well, but I love that V4. That's why it's still the opening of my moto vlog, is the sound of that CTX pulling onto that highway, because it sounded so nice. This thing, I love it, you know, for its low speed chuggability. If you're on a dirt road or a trail, going downhill, uphill, this thing will just chug along so happily at such a slow speed. But you know, it's not really that happy above, I mean, 53 miles an hour, it's fine. You can run it at 70, but above, once you get to around 60, you do start feeling some serious buzziness. And also the wind protection, my shoulders are constantly being bashed by the wind, and I have some buddies, and of course they're Harley buddies, and these guys are saying, oh, why don't you come with us on the road for 2 months? We're gonna go from South Carolina here, we're gonna go all the way to California and up the coast, and we'll be gone for months on the road. And man, if they're sitting there in those Harley Street Glides and Ultra Glides behind those Batwing fairings, and I'm on this thing ringing it out to go 75, 80 and keep up with them, and I'm getting bashed by the wind all day long, that's just not going to work. So, you know, short answer is I'm going to have to say no. But what would be fun is if I had the VFR 1200X and they want to go anywhere, I would say, why, yes I will. I'll go with you. So these are just some random thoughts about my next bike. At least I think I know what my next bike is. It's one of those. It's the 800X or the 1200X from Honda. I'm just such a fan of Honda. You know, I mean, Yamaha's fine, Suzuki's fine, Kawasaki's fine. But it's just something about Honda engineering that really wins my admiration and stirs my soul a little bit. Just what Honda was able to do. All the way from, you know, your lawnmower to Formula One racing. Very, very impressive. So that's probably it for now. If I run into a little bit of dirt over here or anything interesting, I'll add it to this video. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and bye for now.